Let's dive into one of the world's weirdest and most fascinating creatures. A clam that's as bizarre as it is valuable. We're talking about the geoduck. A clam that's not only a delicacy, but also the star of one of the most lucrative and unusual jobs on the planet. Hunting for these giants beneath the waves. In the frigid waters of the Pacific Northwest, skilled divers brave the cold and plunge deep below the surface, searching for this enormous clam with a neck, or siphon, that can stretch over 3 feet long, sometimes even longer. The geoduck looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Its shell is surprisingly small, but its soft body and long siphon spill out in a wild, almost alien display that has to be seen to be believed. Most geoducks weigh between 2 and 3 pounds, but some rare specimens can tip the scales at over 7 pounds, making them true giants of the clam world. The name geoduck comes from a Native American word meaning dig deep. And that's exactly what these clams do. They spend their entire lives buried up to 3 feet deep in the sand, with only their siphon poking out to reach the water above. This long siphon is the geoduck's lifeline, allowing it to filter plankton and nutrients from the water while staying safely hidden from hungry predators. It's a perfect adaptation for survival in the wild. But why all the excitement over this odd-looking clam? It's because geoduck is considered a luxury delicacy, fetching up to $100 a pound in high-end seafood markets and restaurants. The global geoduck industry is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, driven by insatiable demand from food lovers and chefs around the world, who prize its sweet, crisp flavor and unique texture. From risky underwater dives to patient aquaculture farming, getting a geoduck from the ocean floor to your dinner plate is a monumental effort that requires skill, patience, and a bit of luck. With its unforgettable anatomy, fascinating life story, and sky-high price tag, the geoduck truly earns its title as the strangest and most sought-after clam you'll ever see. The geoduck is a master of its environment, perfectly adapted to thrive in its unique habitat. Found only in the cold, clean waters of the Pacific Northwest, it is a true gem of these pristine ecosystems. It needs chilly water and soft sand or mud to burrow deep and stay hidden, creating a safe haven for itself. This picky habitat is why geoducks are rare and expensive. Their specific needs make them a delicacy that is hard to come by. Once settled, a geoduck can live over a century. Some have reached 168 years. Their longevity is a testament to their resilience. They spend their entire lives in one spot, filtering water and helping keep the ecosystem clean. This stationary lifestyle contributes significantly to the health of their surroundings. As filter feeders, they purify dozens of liters of water daily, supporting marine health. Their role is crucial in maintaining the clarity and quality of the water. Their presence signals a thriving, pristine environment. A healthy geoduck population is a clear indicator of a well-balanced ecosystem. Because they grow so slowly, wild populations must be managed carefully. Overharvesting could lead to a significant decline in their numbers. Strict quotas and regulations protect them, making overharvesting impossible. These measures ensure that geoducks can continue to thrive for generations to come. A geoduck harvested today could have been alive before World War I. This historical perspective adds to their mystique and value. This slow growth and scarcity drive up the price. They are considered a luxury item in many parts of the world. Sustainable management is crucial to keep this natural treasure from disappearing. Conservation efforts are key to their survival. The balance between demand and conservation keeps geoduck both rare and valuable. This delicate equilibrium is essential for their continued existence. It's a delicate dance between nature and commerce, ensuring that this deep-buried treasure remains a part of our world. Harvesting wild geoduck is a dangerous, high-stakes job. It's not just a test of skill, but a true battle against the elements, where every dive is a gamble with nature. Divers suit up and descend 40 to 60 feet into freezing, murky waters. The ocean here is dark and unpredictable, with temperatures that can chill to the bone and visibility that often drops to just a few feet. Connected to the surface by an air hose, they work alone in the deep. There's no backup if something goes wrong, just the diver, the sea, and the ever-present risk. The season is short, just a few weeks, So divers race against time and weather. Storms can roll in without warning, and every lost day means lost income. Strong tides and near-zero visibility make every dive a challenge. The currents can sweep a diver off course in seconds, and the swirling sand can turn the world pitch black. Geoducks are buried 3 feet down, so divers use a high-pressure water stinger to liquefy the sand. It's a delicate process. Too much force, and the clam is lost. Too little, and it stays hidden. Spotting the siphon, they carefully work the clam loose. Too much force, and the fragile shell cracks. Patience and precision are everything in these moments. Every intact geoduck is a hard-won prize. Each one represents not just a meal, but a victory over the sea's many obstacles. The job demands both brute strength and a delicate touch. Divers must be tough enough to endure the cold, yet gentle enough to coax a geoduck from its sandy home. Underwater, it's like surgery in the dark, battling currents and cold. Every movement is slow and careful, guided by feel as much as by sight. The risk and skill required are a big reason for the high price. These clams are coveted around the world, and every dollar earned is hard-fought. Every clam brought up is a testament to the diver's expertise. It's proof of their courage, determination, and mastery of a truly unique craft. It's one of the toughest jobs in the seafood world. Few are willing to face the dangers, but those who do are a rare breed. The danger is real, and so is the reward. For these divers, every geoduck is more than a catch. It's a story of grit, risk, and triumph beneath the waves. Once the sand is liquefied, the diver's real test begins. They reach blindly into the swirling hole, feeling for the clam and gently wiggling it free. Experience is everything. A rookie might break the shell, but a veteran knows just how much force to use. The high-pressure stinger is dangerous, and deep dives risk decompression sickness. Divers must monitor their time and depth with precision to avoid the bends. Hours underwater take a physical toll, but the work isn't done when the clams reach the surface. Crews quickly ban the shells and place clams in seawater tanks to keep them alive. Strict quotas limit how much can be harvested each day, ensuring sustainability. The industry's scarcity is built into the process. Extreme danger, specialized skill, and tight regulations keep wild geoduck rare. Every clam is a product of risk and expertise. That's why it commands such a high price. Farming geoduck isn't easy, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Unlike oysters or salmon, geoducks take 6 to 7 years to reach market size. The process starts in hatcheries where larvae are raised in controlled tanks. Tiny seed clams are planted in sandy tidal flats, protected in plastic tubes from predators. Farms look like fields of white pipes at low tide. After 2 years, tubes are removed, and clams mature for another 4 to 5 years. Constant maintenance is needed to fend off predators and keep conditions stable. The long wait and high risk tie up land and money for nearly a decade. Every farmed geoduck represents years of patience and investment. That time and effort are baked into the price. The 7-year wait is just the start. Geoduck farms face constant threats. Even after tubes are gone, predators like moon snails and starfish can wipe out years of work. Disease is another risk. A single outbreak can devastate a farm. Farmers invest in water monitoring and pathogen testing to keep stocks healthy. Environmental impact is debated. Plastic tubes and altered tidal flats draw criticism. Navigating regulations and public opinion adds to the challenge. Permits are costly and hard to get, and farmers must prove their methods are responsible. The business is a high-risk gamble. Storms, disease, or predators can destroy a decade's work. Every farmed geoduck is a product of patience, risk, and relentless care. The price reflects the years of uncertainty and effort. Whether wild or farmed, geoduck's journey to the table is a race against time. Clams are cleaned and chilled immediately to preserve freshness. Shipping live geoduck across the world requires specialized packing and rapid transport. Most are flown from the US and Canada to Asia within 24 to 36 hours. In China, Japan, and South Korea, geoduck is a luxury delicacy and status symbol. Its high price and unique look make it a centerpiece at banquets and celebrations. Demand in Asia drives the entire industry, keeping prices high. Limited supply and complex logistics add to the cost. Every step, from diver to distributor, is paid for their expertise and speed. That's why geoduck is one of the world's most expensive shellfish. What does a 100 per pound clam taste like? Geoduck is sweet, clean, and subtly briny. Its real appeal is the texture, crunchy and crisp, like a cucumber or water chestnut. The siphon is the prized part, blanched and sliced thin to highlight its natural qualities. Minimal preparation lets the flavor and texture shine. In Asian cuisine, texture is as important as taste, and geoduck is the ultimate example. Its rarity and high cost make it a symbol of luxury and celebration. Some believe it's an aphrodisiac, adding to its mystique. The value comes from rarity, difficulty, taste, and cultural significance. Eating geoduck is as much about the experience as the flavor. It's a true pinnacle of the seafood world. Chefs around the world keep geoduck preparations simple to showcase its natural perfection. In Japan, it's served as sashimi, raw, thin slices with soy sauce and wasabi. In China, it stars in hot pot and stir fries, cooked briefly to preserve crunch. Korean chefs serve it raw as ho, or lightly grilled, always careful not to overcook. The key is respecting the clam's prized texture. From Tokyo to Vancouver, geoduck is a global culinary superstar. Its journey from the cold Pacific muck to the world's top restaurants is long and arduous. Harvesters and farmers do a dirty, difficult job to bring this treasure to the table. Next time you see geoduck on a menu, remember the story behind the price. You're not just paying for a clam, you're paying for an incredible journey.